Alright, quick update on Strong and Stronger. So let's start off with what's going on in Strong. Now, I mean, we're just not looking good. We're getting worse by the day, really. Now, 2 days ago, I highlighted we had the worst selling volume ever. Yesterday, I highlighted we have the second worst selling volume ever. And today, it's not even the end of the day, and we've got the third worst selling volume ever. So momentum is definitely picking up to the downside. We're down approximately 30% today, and it is just not looking good. I mean, we came all the way down approximately 36, 37% from the opening to the wick down here. And I've been saying this, that $70 needed to hold. Now there's a multitude of reasons why I said it needed to hold. I'm really not going to get into every single reason because in my opinion it doesn't matter now. We've lost $70, and on the daily we're just it looks terrible. I mean, we've come back into the EMA ribbons a couple of days ago and we've got a very harsh rejection. If we look at the squeeze mom, which is a momentum indicator, this is my favorite momentum indicator to trade off. A lot of people like the MACD. I like the squeeze momentum indicator. So if we look at what's going on right now, I highlighted this in I believe it was yesterday's video. At $70, we really needed to reverse and see the squeeze momentum indicator go to the green side. We did the opposite of that. We came back, reset. We reset the bearish momentum, and now we're starting to accumulate bearish momentum again. So we have so much potential bearish momentum to continue coming down. And I really have no fibs that I can draw for you anymore. I would be doing you a disservice if I drew fibs and I kept on saying, oh, this is my last line in the sand, this is, as long as we hold this is my last line in the sand. I could say as long as we don't come down and close below these lows, then it's my last line in the sand. But honestly, I'm sticking to what I've been saying. $70 was it for me. I said if we close below 70, I think we're going to get rugged to 0. I'm still sticking with that. I mean, we're pretty much already halfway down. It's not looking good at all. The daily, this is the worst crypto chart that I've ever looked at in my entire life. Like, it is a complete landslide. It is a complete rug in my opinion. And by rug, I don't mean that in the literal sense that it's a rug pull. I just mean the data, like the price chart just looks like it's been rugged, even though it necessarily hasn't been rugged. That is basically the daily. I could come over to the 4 hourly and talk about the same things, how we've got a short signal, increasing volume, increasing bearish momentum on the squeeze mom. But I mean, like I said, I don't think there's any need. I think the daily paints a perfect picture. But once again, I did say this as well. So as long as we don't have a weekly close below 70, I can still consider Strong to have a pulse. And by a pulse, I mean it could be very much slightly alive. I think this is basically like fallen off a 10-story building and it's really on life support right now. Like, by the end of the week, if we're below $70, then I think we're going to need to unplug the life support and say goodnight to Strong. I mean, I think we need to tuck it into bed. I mean, it's just not even funny anymore. I mean, I was told, like, people hated on me when I was saying that Strong is going to, $70 at 273. People said you're wrong. Strong is only going to go up in a straight line, and they are kind of right. It did go up in a straight line if you're looking at this on the inverse chart. So, to give them the benefit of the doubt, we are going up in a straight line if you're looking at this on the inverse. I'm obviously just clowning you guys. Like, I'm having a bit of fun with this. I mean, I'm trying to bring humor into this because this chart is dead. Like, there's nothing else I can say for this. So once again, I can't draw any more last lines in the sand. I can't draw any more fib retracements. I can't say, as long as we do this and we stay above this, then we're fine. I mean, we're not. We're clearly not fine. We're absolutely landsliding. We're down 31% today. That's really all I've got for Strong. Let's go check out Stronger. So once again, weekly close below 70. I think this is going to 0. I already am of the strong opinion that this is going to 0. Could be wrong. I was right about $70 when we were up at 272, so we'll just have to see. Time will tell. Jumping over to Stronger, I mean, it's looking a lot better than Strong, if I'm completely honest. I mean, we're pretty much break even with where this minted. I mean, it is, a tiny bit down, maybe 20-30% from where it minted. I think it was up here at 148. But nonetheless, we are literally just going to the side. So once again, this is one of those unchartable things. And the only thing that I really notice right here that could be playing out like this, I've never talked about an AB equals CD pattern before on my channel, because I think they're like far and few, and I think a lot of people talk about AB equals CDs, and they don't always play out to the teeth. But from what I can see here, this could be your A, your B, your C, and your D. And, you know, if we extrapolate the price target of this, this would bring us down to approximately $20. Now, first of all, I don't think this is going to play out to the teeth. Like, I don't think we're just going to come straight down and take out $20. But nonetheless, this is still completely valid. And, you know, if we break below 115, we keep on like lollygagging and, you know, just accumulating to the side, then I would have to assume that we're going to come down to at least $83. Wait, did I have another fib before this? No, oh no, it was this fib that I moved to the high. So I would have to assume, first of all, let's talk about the AB equals CD quickly, because this is your neckline. If you want to invalidate the AB equals CD, we need to see a break above 128. So if we break 128, I switch very short-term bullish. You can also see, I mean, we're having okay volume, but I mean, it's really not too much. We've had this before and rolled off the table. So we take out 128. We don't need to talk about these price targets down here anymore. But if we continue just trading to the side for the next week or so, I would have to assume 83 is going to get taken out, or not taken out. I'd have to assume 83 is going to be tested, and then hopefully we move up. If we fall below 83, I have to assume the 1.618 of the, I really can't say macro fib, but this is the biggest macro fib we've got on this chart, would come into play. And we'd have to start talking about $61, and then if we lose $61, I'd have to start talking about 20. But like I'm saying, I'm really not calling $20 as the last, as the most likely scenario. So before you throw rocks through my window, I am saying as long as we hold $84, basically we are still likely for a move to the upside. And I said this for Stronger. I think Stronger is going to outperform Strong, which it is already doing. So I think we're going to do something like this for Stronger. I think it's going to have a lot of chop pattern when it first comes out, and you really can't blame it with what's happening on Strong right now. And then you're going to see these big momentum shifts to the upside, and then in a year's time or so, I think it will die, and Stronger will probably trend to somewhere near zero. Once again, I could be wrong. This is just my own opinion on the market, but at least Stronger could have a short-lived rally. Like, this is basically our new baby that we're hoping, you know, survives, and unfortunately Strong, we're gonna have to unplug it from its life support on Wednesday, not Wednesday, sorry, by the end of the week. So what's the date today? It is Thursday the 7th. If we wake up on Monday morning on the 11th, then unfortunately I'm going to have to say goodnight to Strong. I'm going to have to unplug the life support, and we're just going to have to face the fact that Strong is dead. So there's nothing else I can say. Once again, I'm really not trying to clown any of you who are in Strong. I do feel for you. I'm just trying to bring a tiny bit of humor into this, because there's really nothing else I can say apart from this is going to zero. So keep an eye on Stronger. If we take out 128, I will become micro bullish. Until we do take that level out, then I have to assume that a move down to 84 is likely. If we take that out, 62, and then if we take that out, 20. But I do think it's more likely that we would come down to 84 and then have a push back above 128. That's what I think's likely. I think it's more likely we take out 128 than do this AB equals CD pattern. But nonetheless, I thought it'd be an interesting target to pull out. So that's all I see for Strong. That's all I see for Stronger. Once again, best of luck if you're in Strong. Best of luck if you're in Stronger. I hope you make it, but I don't know. I'm really just not seeing it right now. So once again, none of this is financial advice. Best of luck to all of you. Cowboy out. Peace.